Howdy folks, just looking at a few Rattles on an old, I think it's a GQ Y61 possibly, Y60. We've got the 6-cylinder turbo diesel. Yeah, basically there's one that is a very high pitch, almost like a, yeah, it's very hard to describe rattles and knocks. This is more like a very high pitched sort of ringing, or just a, almost like a cricket tinkling. This is the exhaust, and we have an exhaust mount. Pretty sure what the one I've been hearing is this washer. It's loose. It's loose on there. You can't get it to make the noise, but so there seems to be maybe another washer behind it. That's what I think I've been hearing. I notice the clearance here is really close, and we can get a bit of a knock out of that where it's touching there. So we're going to try and tighten up this bolt because she's loose all the way through. And the mounts are a bit sagged, of course. We'll see if we can free that up and then nip it up a bit, try and get a bit more clearance on this bracket. Maybe try and bend it away a little bit. If we tighten this down too much, we're going to crush the bush and then maybe potentially knocking a bit higher up. But it's a minor point on this one. I think I've found the main issue. We're having rattle coming from the left-hand side. If driving along roadworks barriers, you can hear it quite clearly from the passenger window. Didn't seem to change in or out of gear, faster, slower. Seemed to be more down to vibration on the road. Yeah, it didn't seem to change with engine revs or put it in neutral as we're cruising along. We're basically rolling. You could rev the engine up and down, nothing would change. You could still hear it was sort of consistent with road speed more than anything. So thinking steering, tyres, that sort of stuff, shockies. Got some shocky noise just from these. It's the upper rubbers on the top of the shocky. And the whole front end's got a few noises. But I think it might be the caliper. The slides feel quite loose and there's quite a lot of movement. If we can get a shot of how much the caliper moves, but I think potentially that's most of our noise. I notice if I just sort of press my foot gently on the brake as we're cruising along, the noise would disappear. You take your foot off, it wouldn't come back for a little while. I'm wondering if this caliper's a bit sticky, or the piston may be a bit sticky, but the slides are definitely very dry. Also, top one I think has got the most movement in it. So I think worn slide pins, worn sleeves. Either way, we'll get them off, give them a good grease up, check the pads and whatnot. Other side seems reasonably firm. We've got a bit more of an issue over here. We've got a lot of what looks like axle oil leaking out from the swivel hubs and down inside the wheel. So you have to sort out your axle seals pretty soon, Mr. Bruce. But caliper on this one seems quite firm, although this could be all greased up and or seized as well. But I think it's more the other side. We've got a little bit of play in the front diff, but that's pretty normal. Just a little bit of backlash, and she's not driving any axles anyway at the moment. So main thing we want to have a look at, since this is leaking the way it is, I think we'll check the diff oil. We'll get onto that soon. Initially I want to just suss out this the knocks and rattles. I found one other potential source. This canister mounted on the side. That seemed to be more just one of the hoses are rubbing a little bit. So we'll have a look at that. And this unit itself is mounted on rubber mounts at the top, so it's the rubber mounts either side of that with the squeakies. But I think, again, minor issue, sort that out. So we're going to see if we can free this bolt up, fix up the clearance issues and the high pitch rattly. That's more of an annoying high pitch one, and get on to sussing out this caliper. Thanks for watching.